What's up everyone, Seth Munsey here with Disc Golf Strong, doing another video series here, another segment on the core strengthening for disc golf. I'm doing in partnership with Dynamic Discs and the Disc Golf Answer Man Show. In this video, I'm going to talk about a great anti-rotational movement and anti-rotational core strengthening exercise, but going from half kneeling. So in an earlier video, I did one where I was doing what's called a standing wall anti-rotational plank. This is going to be called a half-kneeling anti-rotational plank, okay? So if you haven't seen the standing one, make sure you go and watch that one and do that one first. Get good at that one and then get comfortable with it and then progress onto this one, okay? This one increases the challenge a little bit over the last one. So what I'm doing here, as I explained in the last video real quick, is that in disc golf, we are rotating, but not through the torso. The torso is anti-rotating, okay? It wants to rotate, but all the muscles in our core have to turn on to make sure that we don't rotate through our lower back, okay? Because if we rotate through our lower back, that's gonna put a lot of stress and potential injury risk on it. So our core exercises are gonna be anti-rotational, okay? So in the half kneeling, all is pretty self-explanatory here. We get down into a half kneeling position where one knee is on the ground. So in future, if you're ever trying to remember what half kneeling is, just think half of you is kneeling down, okay? So one knee down on the ground, I'm gonna find a pole or a wall that I'm gonna come up on the edge of, or even a basket or a tree, whatever you want, okay? My shoulder stays over my hip stays over my knee. What that looks like is I'm not like this, and I'm not leaning back, and I'm definitely not like that. So I want my shoulder to stay over my hip, and my hip to stay over my knee. Now, one of the big benefits of this half kneeling position as a progression from doing the standing is that when we come into a half kneeling position, all the big muscles in our legs and stuff, they can't work hard to stabilize us like they can when we're standing. So that puts more stress, more pressure on all the little deep hip stabilizer muscles that we need to work on, okay? So we want to work on those hip stability muscles. This half kneeling helps with that. So shoulder over the hip, hip over the knee. This leg is just out and I'm about a 90-degree angle, so my leg's not here, my foot's not there, and it's not there. It's pretty much right underneath my knee. I'm at a position away from the wall that I can stay nice and tall with my torso and extend my arms out. My hands are shoulder height apart. Big thing here too is make sure your ribs aren't up. So I want to feel like my rib cage is kind of pulled towards my belly button or my hip bones a little bit. Okay, that's going to brace my abs a little bit like I'm bracing for a punch. Finally, all I do is kneel here, extend those arms out, and I'm going to press into that wall, okay, or the pole. Press in with both hands, the back of this hand, the front of this hand, the palm of this hand. Press, hold for about 5 to 8 seconds, and then relax. Press, hold for 5 to 8 seconds, and relax. It may look so simple, but what's actually happening is as I do this, my body is wanting to fall that way. So my core muscles, my hip stabilizer muscles, everything has to tighten up to make sure that I don't rotate. So I'm going to do that about 5 to 8 times, repetitions here. And then what I'll do is I'll just change my feet here and do it again. 5 to 8, 5 to 8 repetitions, 5 to 8 second holds. And then I would just switch sides and then now go from the other side. So now I'm going to put my right hand, the back of my right hand, and go the opposite way. Do that on one knee forward, do it on the other knee forward. Okay? So again, the half kneeling position really works on strengthening the core and the hip stabilizer muscles. That's the advantage over the standing. The standing's still great. Don't skip the standing, but once you feel good with the standing, then start adding in the half kneeling as well, okay? You really start to see a lot of benefit there. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and go play disc golf strong.